Welcome everyone to today's interview. We are so pleased today to have with us Sinziana Ionescu, and she's going to tell us about her coaching practice. And I think I'm just going to say, take it away, Sinziana. Please tell us just basically about your business and what you'd like people to know about it.
Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate. I'm Sinziana. I am originally from Romania. I came to the Netherlands 11 years ago, and I've been through a transformational journey myself in this time, leaving my country, my family, and my friends, and getting a fresh new start over here. Besides getting a profession, in I have started working in the corporate world 7 years ago as organizing events for the educational sector and later on for the pharmaceutical sector. But that evolved with time. So now I have my coaching practice. As part of my transformation journey, I have embodied different kind of mindset and qualities, and I realized that what was really important for me was to create very good relationships around me. So this is also something that I help my clients with. How to create sustainable relationships in their life and how to be themselves, how to be authentic, living a fulfilled life in nowadays times that can be challenging. At the moment, most of my clients are dealing with anxiety. They are going through burnout and they feel overwhelmed by emotions. So that also brought me for this year to focus more on emotional intelligence and bringing those qualities to my clients, as I realized that especially women, a lot of women, they feel overwhelmed by their emotions and they feel that this is something they need to escape or run away from. While what I realized through my journey, but also through the emotional intelligence training that I have been part of, is that emotions are super important wisdom we have in our bodies that help us take decisions and communicate our needs assertively. So yeah, it was just a great journey for myself to be my very first client many years ago and to just try different strategies until I got to, yeah, and I think the pharmaceutical world that I work with was really challenging, making me continuously improving the way that I show up, that I express my emotions, and the way that I regulate them before I talk to clients or colleagues.
Wow, that's a lot. It's amazing. It's amazing. So do people come to you mainly to try and deal with their issues?
Yes, their emotions. Usually they are stuck. They are trying to take a very big decision or trying to make a change in their lives, and they don't know why that is not possible. And feelings like anxiety and the stress that comes out as an overwhelm of emotions are obstacles in their way of taking a change and transform their life, align more their life to where they want to be.
It's really beautiful. The way you described also your journey, it's nice to see how you then bring it in, hear how you bring it then in practice. What I loved most was really when you said emotions are wisdom. It was like, whoa, okay, that's already liberating. That's like a little coaching session we're having with you.
Thank you.
We're always asking this question: what impact do you think you bring to lives of your clients? I mean, talking to you, it's kind of like, okay, I'm already having this aha moment. we can feel it already, but if you want to talk more about this, it would be nice to hear too.
Yeah, sure. I love that you mentioned this. I feel like this is the biggest impact that I make. Just provide this other perspective to women, where instead of running away from this feeling of anxiety, running away from panic attacks, making sure that this will not happen again, more get into a place where they find these emotions as their friends, as purely their wisdom. And when an emotion comes into life, okay, let's say maybe we are thinking this is a difficult emotion, how can I deal with it? Maybe after a coaching session, they can see this as a wisdom that comes to the surface. So that helps them take decisions and meet their own needs. So, going back to your question, I truly believe that women feel empowered and they have this drive to take aligned decisions that will bring them to where they want to be and live a life that they love. I strongly believe that we are so blessed to have this life. And what I notice is that some people, they just take it for granted. They feel like, yeah, we have a life, we have to deal with it. Let's hustle and struggle every day. Well, I find that it's such a gift, and we should really take ownership of the change that we can create in our lives. And yeah, I see that with my clients, where at the beginning they go through a burnout and they are overwhelmed with a lot of decisions they have taken in their lives. At the end of the journey, which usually takes 6 months or 9 months, they feel more aligned to where they want it to be, and they feel more empowered that they are not going to go through a burnout again, because they know how to deal with anxiety before the anxiety overwhelms them.
That's a huge impact.
It
Thank
is
you.
really.
It's impressive, and I can imagine that why people want to come to you, if that's, you know, one of the things they will leave with, feeling empowered and feeling like they have control over you know, what happens in their life and how they deal with it. It's amazing.
I think the
Thank
alignment
you.
is what we're looking for, and we often don't realize probably that, right? The empowered and aligned it is powerful, really.
Yeah, yeah. I truly believe that it's change is part of nature, and everywhere where we look, the season, at the nature, at animals, they change, and I think it's also part of our human nature to change. It's just that sometimes we feel like change is scary and can overpower us, instead of going through change with ease and empowerment, and everything will flow, in my opinion.
And also not being afraid of emotions that might scare us.
Yeah.
It's information, that it's that we're meant to look at it and befriend it and figure out what it's telling us.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I can say that from my own change as well. Working on a corporate, having like a super stable income, and 9 to 5, okay, it's 5 o'clock, I'm off. I can just do whatever I want. Being an entrepreneur, it's a complete different ball game. And this change also came with a lot of fear for myself. However, what I really noticed myself is having this emotional intelligence toolkit. I know how I can make sure that the fear comes into my life with a message, and I can just go to others, find collaboration, find partnerships in order to create this protection for myself, where I no longer feel distressed or alone in the situation I'm dealing with.
Nice. And you just said to us before, maybe you want to talk about more, you're taking on a new challenge too in your business. So entrepreneur life is a lot of things happening, right? And we just heard you're gonna run your first retreat. I think it would be nice for everyone to hear more about it, maybe.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Ugne. Indeed, one of the collaboration that I was blessed to receive in 2023 was with a dear friend and previous colleague from the pharmaceutical world. We used to run very, very complex events together. And she came up with a proposal last summer to organize our own retreat. So she will be focusing on the creative side, on the logistical side, making sure that our retreat would be a true experience to our participants. And I will focus on running some workshops, creating a program that is aligned with our vision. And in this way, we managed to collaborate together, create this strong partnership where we can, I believe, add more to people's life. It's based on the idea of having a fulfilled life and living a life full of vitality. And our research and idea came from one of these events that I organize on a voluntary basis. It's called Women in Conversation. It's a small community of women where we gather and we discuss multiple subjects. And one of the most successful events was actually where we discussed the topic of vitality, where we have asked our participants, do they want to live a long life? And how does that look like? And it was so impressive to find out. We also had 3 different generations at the event, so everybody had a bit of a different perspective. But it was so empowering towards everybody to get inspired from different answers. And we provided our research, and through the exercises we found out everybody finds different qualities and different aspects in having a fulfilled life. So it was extremely interesting to find out how this play a role in everybody's life, and that some people really want to have a long, satisfying life, and that they are willing to put in the effort and own their changes in order to get there.
Nice. So if anyone wants to, please contact Sinziana for more information. This sounds amazing. I know it's still in the making, so we're dropping a pin there. No, it's gonna happen soon. So
Thank you so much. Yeah, we will launch the retreat and the website in February, so I will definitely
great.
let you guys know as well.
Thank you for sharing with us, with VBAI community in advance.
We get to hear
Insider
it
gossip.
first.
And thank you for sharing more about your business. It's really lovely. And I think one more thing to add to having seen Sinziana in our events and talking to her today, I think is really your positive attitude and the smile at all times. I think that's another tool you probably offer to your clients without, I don't know, with realizing or without, but yeah, it was really a pleasure to listen to you and learn more about what you do.
Thank you so much, Ugne and Nancy. I appreciate your time. It was lovely to talk to you too.
Super to have you with us. Thank you.
Thank you.